All recordings pertaining to the Wedding Doctors show has followed safety regulations and guidelines for the protection of its guests and crew members.
Hi there. Welcome to the Story Vault on the Wedding Doctors. My name is Aishat B. I am here with a beautiful lady today. She's also young and talented, elegant and classy. You know what I mean? Now, you know your girl Aisha B loves to give you hints, as I always do. For me, it helps us get to know or expect who we're going to be meeting today on the Story Vault. She's also an actress. Do you know who I'm talking about now? She hails from Imo State as well. Okay, let me give you my last hint. She also featured in a Nigerian show called Halita. Please help me welcome Chisom Agoawuike.
My name is Chisom Agoawuike. I am a native of Amako here in Ihituboma local government area of Imo State. I am a graduate of public health from the Federal University of Technology, Owerri. I am an actor, and this is my story vault powered by the Wedding Doctors.
I'm seated here with the lead actress from the Nigerian series Halita. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You look so beautiful today. I love your hair.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we want to know about Chisom. What was Chisom like as a child?
Wow, Chisom as a child. Chisom was everything.
Or let me just say, what were you like as a child? What were you like growing up?
Growing up, I think I was a lot of things. On one hand, I was very bubbly and effervescent, and on the other hand, I was very serious and flat. And the effervescent part would come from the jovial, social girl, and then the serious part, I think, from my position in the family. I'm the first daughter, and I have younger siblings.
The first, okay.
So I was very serious when it comes to putting the house together, making sure that everywhere is tidy, and just running smoothly in the absence of my parents, and even in their presence. So that was my serious part as the Adani. And then the other part, I was just very social and, bubbly. Yeah.
So what can you say about your favorite childhood memory? Would it be when you were telling your siblings, hey, do this? Or more of like what was going on in school with your friends?
I think my favorite childhood memory, was I a child? But I was really young. I called my siblings. I had a family meeting and I called them. And I told them, no one here except my elder brother would refer to me as Chisom. My name is Adani. I can't be slaving for you people. And you'll be referring to me as Chisom, so call me Adani. I didn't know my mom heard that, and later she called my dad and they were laughing over it.
Oh my goodness.
Your daughter is disturbing the household.
Becoming the boss.
Yeah, she's becoming a boss. Yeah, so I think that was my favorite.
So I know you mentioned that you did your school in Owerri. So where did you grow up though? Everything in Owerri State?
Everything in Owerri.
Wow,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure part of what excites you about what you do now is the traveling. Since you did everything all in Owerri State, or am I wrong?
I'm not really heavy on traveling, but I wanted to break out of Owerri because my life practically revolved in Owerri. So when it was time to do my industrial training, I told my mom I have to do it outside Owerri. So I did my first industrial training in Port Harcourt. I did my second industrial training in Lagos, and then I served in Abuja.
Nice, yeah. Okay, so you were a good student?
Of course, I was a good student.
I knew you would say that you were a good student. I knew it. I mean, I was a good student too.
Yeah, I was a good student.
So now let's get more personal with you and just go into why did you change your name? I mean, I'm sure that's something that a lot of you want to know. So just go ahead and tell us.
There were personal reasons why I decided to go with Chisom Gabriela. Okay. And there were reasons I discussed with my parents and they gave their approval. But as the journey began, I just started to see the bigger picture. And I remembered the reason I was doing what I was doing in the first place. And it just felt like I was a tree without its roots. And I remembered the reason I wanted to be a representation of something bigger than myself.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to be that girl on TV. I wanted to be a representation of my family, my community, my siblings, my friends,
Yeah.
and I just had to go back to who Chisom Agoawuike is, the girl who hustled, who was fearless, who dared to dream. And I just had to go back to my roots. Yeah, so that's why I went back to my original Chisom Agoawuike. But Chisom Gabriela is my name, but Chisom Agoawuike is who I am.
Great. I
Yeah.
love the confidence oozing out of you. That's one of the things I admire, And
Thank you.
so, what was your family's reaction to, like, you getting the role, and what did they? Did you feel they had your support, or you had their support fully when you got the role in Halita?
Yes, they were really excited because when I went for the audition for Halita, I called my mom. I was like, "Mommy, please pray for me, pray with me. There's this big gig that's coming from multi-choice. Mommy, if I get this job, it's going to be really good for me." And she was really excited for me, and she prayed with me. I even after the audition, I went back to Owerri, and she encouraged me that it was going to happen. If it was God's will for me, that it was going to happen. So they were really excited when I got it, because I was at home when the call came.
Okay, so now let's talk about your reaction then. When you got the role, what was your reaction?
Oh, I screamed, trust me. Because I was always checking my phone. When is that call going to come? I wasn't even certain it was going to come, but I was just optimistic and I was very hopeful. Eventually it did, and I screamed. I was so happy. Yeah, so to see them share that joy with me, they knew, okay, this is what this girl really wants to do, so we have to give her a blessing.
That's really nice. I mean, I'm just so proud. I'm just proud of you and what you've accomplished. It's so great to, be here and be discussing that with you.
Thank you.
So now I'm just going to ask you, can you just tell me what it was like working on the series? I know production is intense, but what feeling can you remember? Maybe the first day, for example, working on set.
The first day, I was so nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I've never been on a big production before, so it was nerve-wracking. And then we had a very serious meeting, roundtable meeting, and they were telling us it's not going to be an easy journey, it's going to be thorough, and it was, So the experience was very thorough, but it was fulfilling because I got to live my dreams as an actor. I've always wanted to be an actor, and there I was living the dream every day because it's a daily series.
Yeah.
And
they were about like 250 episodes.
241 episodes.
241. Okay, so I was about nine extra. I just added 9 extra to your episodes. Well, 241, but that is huge.
It is.
Like now you're saying it's every day. So, I mean, okay, wait. What was one of the first things, or what maybe the things you ate on set that you always used to eat? Was there any pattern like that where you eat something in particular on set? Or you eat all sorts of different things, or there's particular things you crave? Or what was it like?
When it comes to feeding, I'd say because it was a northern-ish kind of set. And then the first thing I met, aside from the bread and tea, I met konungeda.
Okay, kunungeda.
Yes.
I know kunungeda. I can recall.
I was thrown off balance. Like, what is this? How am I going to survive here? It was really hard to adapt, but I'm glad I got to experience, different cultures, different food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to a point where when I come on set, I'm like, I hope it's kunungeda we're eating today.
So that was the meal, then it was kunungeda. Okay,
yes.
You got it, kunungeda.
Yes, and granite soup, and what else? Yeah, that was it.
Okay, I'm happy you can at least trace, and that's something that you're gonna remember. So now, would you have kunungeda now? Like, let's say tomorrow morning. No, you're never gonna have it again?
Absolutely, I would.
Oh.
I love kunungeda. Honestly, I would.
That's really
good.
That's really good.
Halita, you need to stop.
Did you not betray me?
Look, that's not the point.
That is exactly the point, King. I am so sorry.
Now talk about entertaining and intense. That was just a bit of what went on Halita. I'm sure you thought that was very interesting. Now let's get personal with Chisholm, the real one. No longer Halita, but Chisholm. So I just want to ask you something more serious, and I can understand that it was very hard to accept what happened on set with one of your cast members, Akali Mat, who actually had lost his life during the filming of the show. So what emotion did you feel at that time? Like what I mean, coming back to set and knowing that he's not going to be there.
Wow, that was hard. It was so hard because when when I heard the news, I couldn't believe it. Like I remember falling and I was wailing because one of the crew members, one of the crew guys called me. I couldn't believe it. It was so shocking, you know. It was so shocking that the EP had to go check for himself. Like, is this real? Are you guys
Is it really
really
happening?
serious? But it was just a sad reality that we had to come to terms with. And coming back, knowing that he wasn't going to be there with us, you know, when we journey to, we go to the village, the Jirasa village in Halita, and he isn't in the bus with us, it was weird.
And
The first time we went to the village without him, oh my goodness, it was like everybody broke down. It was sad. So just like the fans and management suggested, we choose to celebrate him right now because he was part of something beautiful.
Yeah.
And he touched so many people's lives and people enjoyed watching him on screen.
Yeah, actually, we didn't. Those of you who don't know, his cast or his role was actually Halita's village boyfriend. So it's
Yes.
someone that was quite close to you, even on script.
Yes, very
Wow.
close. Yeah.
Now to lighten up the mood,
Okay.
you know, who's your biggest inspiration right now? Who do you look up to? I mean, because right now people are looking up to you. So who are you looking up to?
My biggest inspiration is my mom and my dad. And my siblings. Honestly, I do what I do because of them, and I still look up to them all the time. I mean, there are other people that I draw inspiration from. I can't start mentioning their names, a lot of
Yeah.
people, but these are my core inspirations. And I also am inspired, let me get spiritual, by the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. There's nothing I do that He isn't present. You know, I always invite Him. All of me.
I like that. You always invite him. You have to
Yes.
let him in.
Let him in.
Let him
So
in.
when example, if I'm on set and I'm done preparing for that particular scene, I just pray and I'm like, Holy Spirit, your inspiration is all I need right now. Just none of me, all of you. I don't know. That's how it works for me. Yeah.
That's good. Say it again. All of me.
None of me, all of you. Because I
Okay.
just surrender. I've done my
Yeah.
part. Just do yours by leading
Nice.
me. Yeah.
That's a good one right there. Yeah, I'm gonna learn that from you. That's I like that.
Thank you.
So how did you feel when it was all over? Let's take you back to the last episode. What were you feeling like? Did you cry again or what?
Girl, I cried my eye sockets
my
out.
goodness.
So it was beautifully planned because the last scene that we shot was the Senford scene.
Yeah.
And the Senford scene was like one of the last scenes in the 121st episode. So that scene was the last scene for the season. Like that was us saying it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
And I was just feeling everything. Like, you know, when you remember when it started, when you went for the audition and how the journey has been, and then this is you saying goodbye. And then the character is also leaving. It was just so much. Like the tears that day were genuine because it came from a place of, I don't know, it was so much emotions that I felt. I cried so much.
So much emotions from joy to sadness to
mixed.
just overwhelming.
Oh my goodness, I was overwhelmed.
I can imagine.
I was, yeah.
So now, still on movies, you know, your role, who would you love to share a scene with badly? Maybe, if you can, I don't know, maybe if he's your favorite actor or some type of, or what particular, okay, let me state another one. If you could change anything, what would it be?
If I could change anything
Yeah.
about myself.
No, like you when you were on on
set.
set and working, what would you have changed?
I wouldn't change anything.
Yay!
True,
Got a
because-
golden question.
I
Yeah.
made so many mistakes as a growing actor, and I learned from them, and I grew as an actor. So if I didn't make those mistakes, I wouldn't have known what I know now. So I'm not
Yeah.
like perfect or anything, but it's a process that you have to experience as a human being. So I wouldn't change anything. All the mistakes I made while on sets and while growing, you could see the difference from Halita season 1 to Halita season 2.
Wow.
You know,
Okay, and that
yeah.
is
So I
something.
wouldn't change anything because they all defined the moments that became the Halita that people really fell in love with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. So, what would you say now to young aspiring actors like yourself or actresses? Because now someone is definitely about to take this journey from the beginning where you had started. So, what would you say
Yeah.
to them?
Wow. What I would say to young and aspiring actors, first, I'd say a lot of people always say this, but I mean, it's something they have to hear all the time. You have to be passionate about acting. If there's no passion, there's no point being here.
Yeah.
So you have to be passionate. That's number one. Number two is believe. You would have the setbacks, the limitations, the no. People wouldn't notice you, but that shouldn't stop you from believing. That shouldn't make you give up on your dreams. If this is what you actually want to do, just believe. Trust me, it's going to make sense at the end of the day. And I also say be an expert in the craft because there's so much competition right now.
Yeah.
So you have to work hard and work smart. You have to be ahead of the game. You have to stay prepared because chance favors a prepared man. So always stay prepared, work hard, work smart, and believe.
Believe, believe,
Yes.
believe.
Yes, believe is the word.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get more personal with Chisom. I hope you are all enjoying this. But right before that, let's take a quick break.
Your facial expressions matter a lot on the pageantry and modeling stage, as it is key to communicating with your audience properly. Join me as I teach you the 5 key elements of catwalk here on Pro Masterclass Africa. My name is Toby Olamide Alabi, the catwalkcode.ng, and I am the king of catwalk.
Welcome back to the story vault of an ex-beauty queen, aka Chisom Agoawuike. Now, if you're just joining us, sit back and relax because there is more. Now, I've got another question.
Okay.
That's something I'm sure all of you want to know. So, Chisom, are you in a relationship?
Wow, Aishat B. Really?
So just give us an answer. We just want a yes
Wow.
or no, just between those two.
Wow. Wow. Next question, please. Wow.
So that's gonna be a no then. That means no. I'm gonna have to just say as a no. Just is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Thumbs up and down.
Okay, we can see she's controversial in that part. All
Yeah.
right. Okay, another one is: do you agree with the saying, "What a man can do, a woman can do better"?
What a human can do, a human can do.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay. I like that.
Yeah, that's what I believe. What a human can do, a human can do.
Yeah, that's nice, especially in your career path where actors and actresses are actually ready to do the same thing. Just whoever, like you said,
Whoever is
prepared
capable.
and who's capable just gets it.
That's
Right.
it.
I like that. So, do you have any hidden talents for us? I know you said, can you sing or is it the dancing? Any hidden talents?
I can sing
Okay.
and I can dance.
Okay. So, which one would you like to quickly give us a display of?
Wow.
If it's singing, you just sing us 2 verses of the national anthem. That's
What?
it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What do you want to sing? What do you want to sing
I'm
then?
just thinking, why the national anthem?
Something that we all know. We know the words too. That we know if you're gonna miss the words or not.
Okay.
Or what would you like to sing for us?
If you want that, I'll sing
I
that.
think that's
for
fine. Or what do you think?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let me do 1, 2, go.
Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey to serve our fatherland. Okay. That's it.
Nice job. I like that. Okay, nice.
Thank
So you
you.
have to give us a rating for that. Let us
Yep.
know what you think, how well she did. I'll give you a 6. 6 is nice.
Wow. That was a very horrible choice of song.
Well, actually, choosing 6 is nice because we know for acting you get a 10 over 10. So we all know now you know what you can. I can do a little bit.
Okay, Aishat B, I'll take a 6.
All right.
Yeah.
And now on to, like, I just have you giggling and comfortable. So we're going to play some games, some
Okay.
fun questions.
Okay.
And we also have Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
I need you to be very truthful. Truthful
will.
in these games.
I will.
Honest answers because, you know, we all know now a lot about Chisom. So you need to keep it truthful and 10 over 10.
I promise.
All right. Let's go then. So let's get started first with the fun questions.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you directly, just the questions direct, and you give me your answer. They're not all yes or no questions, so just give me the best appropriate answer that you can.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. What's the weirdest thing a fan has ever done to you?
To me,
Yes.
weirdest. I haven't had any
Any weird encounters? None of that?
weird encounter too. No.
Really?
I've had with a colleague, but not
A fan.
no, like I was with the colleague. We were at a function, and someone was recording us really, yeah.
Then that's
And
it. That is part of the
Oh,
weird.
yeah, okay,
So
yeah.
how was that? Was it awkward?
it was really awkward because she didn't say hi or nothing. She just recorded us and she moved.
Yeah, she wants to let people know that she has seen
Yeah,
you.
that
She
was
wants to
weird.
let. So, what is your biggest fear?
Yeah.
Or the weirdest one, if it's weird.
My biggest fear would the thought of losing someone I love. You know, that's really scary. And then
It is. I
the
agree.
second one would be not living up to my potential as a person, as a human being. I just want to use up every potential in
Just
my body.
get the energy.
Yeah, just,
lovely.
give it out, give it out, give it away. Yeah.
So, well, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I'd love to fly.
Fly. You don't even like traveling. Where are you flying? Where are you
fly
flying
to
to?
anywhere. I love flying. I think
Okay.
I'm a free bird.
Okay,
Yes,
that's a good
I'll
one.
fly away.
Okay, what pet would you love to have?
A puppy.
A puppy?
Yes.
What about a turtle?
No.
Those, huge turtles. They're gonna.
No.
They
freaking way.
age really well.
Nah.
Trust me, unlike dogs with
No.
their dog ears. And
I
all
love
that.
puppies. I'll
Okay.
stick with them.
All right, puppy it is. Okay, what do you like doing in your spare time apart from singing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's very weird because I love talking to myself. I love having conversations with myself after a day's job or like the hassle of the day. I just come home, and if I'm by myself, I talk with myself, or I see a movie, or I listen to music. But talking to myself takes the cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tops the cake. All right. So who is your celebrity crush? And don't tell me you don't have one, because we all have one.
Okay, I have a couple. Genevieve.
Okay. Yeah.
Rihanna. I'll stick with these two for now.
Okay, but I've been seeing you singing along to Beyonce, right? You said you made a statement. You're like, who doesn't love Bey? Oh.
Oh
I
no!
thought that would be
I mean, I like her, but she's
she's not one of your top.
no, she's
Oh,
not.
wow.
I like her, but
She's not there
no,
yet.
she's not my top 5.
Yeah, she's not there yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your annoying habit? Do you have annoying? We all have annoying habits. So what is yours?
I think from my conversations with friends, I think is me just wanting to be by myself. I always like solitude. In solitude, I find peace. So I'm always by myself, and they don't find it funny because, sometimes you communicate, you reach out. I'm learning to do that. I think it's my annoying habit because I'm always a loner.
And you prefer it.
I love being alone. I just love being by myself, and it's very annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, like you said, solitude is really something that counts a lot, especially if there's so much noise going on around you. It's really important.
Yeah.
Now back, I don't know, to this relationship of a thing. This relationship. So would you date a fan?
Absolutely. Why not? Yes, I would. I mean, if I love the fan and the fan loves me.
And the Holy Spirit says, yes, we're going to. Okay, so, you heard
and you
Chisom now.
support my dreams, I support yours. I mean, why not? Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I
nice.
would.
And to just end our questions, what would you love to be remembered for? What is that thing? And I want you to just give me one word, because I know there are many things you can say right now, but I just want one word. So those that are looking up to you can just also understand what you are seeing, your vision.
Wow. What would I
What
love
you
to
love
be
to be remembered
remembered
for? Honesty.
That's a very hard question, but I'll say I would love to be remembered for love.
Love.
Genuine love. That I touched so many people's hearts or so many people's lives in the aspect of love. Does that make sense?
I think so. Love, because love is very strong. It's a
Yeah.
strong emotion. It's a strong feeling. It is strong on its own. It's powerful. So when you say that, it does make perfect sense. I like it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you that you like it.
I like it. That's it now for our fun questions. And we have Never Have I Ever, which you'll be playing. But this time, you're going to have in that on 101. I'll just have the questions for you down and you just pick out.
Okay.
All right. Never have I ever forgotten my lines in the middle of a scene.
I have.
Never have I ever stood someone up on a date.
I have never. No.
Never have I ever given a fake name.
I have.
Never have I ghosted someone's text message.
I have.
Never have I ever lied to get out of going to work.
I have.
Never have I ever been sick on public transport.
I have.
Never have I ever kissed and told.
Never.
Never have I ever done a nude streak in public.
Never.
Never have I ever been refused entry to a club.
I have.
Never have I ever given a boy a lap dance.
I have.
Never have I ever stalked an ex's new partner on social media.
Never. I don't have time for that.
Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush.
I have. My sisters. I have.
Never have I ever said I love you when I didn't mean it.
I have.
Never have I ever gone out with a friend's ex.
Never.
Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight.
Never.
Never have I ever eaten leftover food from another table at a restaurant.
Never. Ew.
Never have I ever gone on a blind date.
Never.
Never have I ever taken meat from my siblings' plate.
Have I? I don't know. I have.
Never have I ever taken money from my mom's bag.
I have. Oh my goodness.
Never have I ever dined and dashed.
What's dined and dashed? Oh, never. I'm such a good girl. Nah.
Never have I ever cheated on a test or exam.
I have.
Never have I ever taken my sister's clothes without her permission.
I have, because she takes mine without my permission.
Never have I ever lied in this game.
Never. I was honest. I owned my shit.
I have to add some, that one about mommy's
Yeah.
foot. This game is called This or That. I'll present you with two options. You pick your preferred one.
Okay.
Here we go. Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Burger or shawarma?
Shawarma.
Jollof or fried rice?
Jollof rice.
Iron Man or Spider Man?
Iron Man.
Road trips or flights?
Flights.
Dresses or trousers?
Dresses.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Yam or potatoes?
Yam. Yam. Yam and yam.
Call or text?
Text.
Love or money?
Love.
iOS or Android?
iOS.
Milk or Milo?
Milo.
TV series or movie?
For the sake of Halita, I'll say TV series.
All right, and that's it.
Oh, that was fun.
The who, what, and where with Chisom have probably been answered by now with all the questions we had in our exclusive interview with Chisom. And now I'm going to have Revy Sachs wrap it up.
Revy Sachs.